What's critical for Michelin is really the choice of the racing we are involved in. And one criteria for that choice is really the relevance between motorsport and what we see in everyday life. In our case, really the facts are very important. For example, endurance is very key for Michelin because during 24 hours, you're going to find very different conditions in terms of weather, in terms of temperature. What we can say today, for example, is that the Michelin tires which are on Porsche, Ferraris or Corvette use some rubber compound which were racing here at Le Mans 3 years ago.
To be competitive at Le Mans, it's hard work. You just want to do the best in a unique atmosphere. Great team. Working on a fantastic car. And then rule number one, always expect the unexpected. It always rains at Le Mans.
When it's completely dry, basically we are the quickest. But then when it rains, I try to be careful, so you are slower. But you have definitely to accept that, you know, it's part of it. So it's difficult. Mentally, it's very tough 24 hours.
Best memories from a Le Mans races, it's usually always when you bring something special, very new technology, braking stuff. It was that case with the TDI engine, the first TDI victory down here, but it also was the same with the new hybrid technology where we had the pleasure to win last year with. So the tire is one of the key factors at the very, very early concept stage.
So here, for the 24 hours of Le Mans, Michelin offers pretty much two options for dry tires. One for the night, one for the daylight. We've got one intermediate for damp conditions. Then we have one full rain tire. So people ask me, you know, what's like to be the head of motorsport. And I take it a little bit like an orchestra. And I'm trying to, I've got the chance to have plenty of people playing the music very well. What we need to make sure is that we have a good orchestra. So I'm going to help the people to work together. The technicians for each team to get the information, to find the proper information to give to the teams. The tire designers, we're going to use information to go even better for the next race, but also in terms of logistics, for example, to make sure that all the tires are on time at the track. It's still fascinating to understand that these guys, when it's raining or when it's night light, they go at 350 kilometers an hour. That's, for me, when I think about it, I got a little bit of goosebumps.
Mulsanne straight, hugely fast, over 200 miles an hour. You know, you're going down in there in the daylight is one thing, but going down in the dark and you're approaching the first chicane and you've got this narrow tunnel of light, this just narrow focus. All you can see, you don't have the distractions around and about you, you do in the daytime. And you've got a GT car up ahead, he's in his own class, he's in his own race doing the maximum speed, but our speed up to him, and the braking point is so intense, we can brake so much later and you have to get past, because at that point you could win or lose 2 or 3 seconds, which might be the deciding point of winning or losing the race. It really is a spectacle, but I have to say there's a serenity about it. It's a little bit calmer, you're at one with the car, you're at one with the circuit by this point. It's a little bit cooler inside the car and your focus is just on that small tunnel of light. Coming towards the last section, the Porsche curves. Very, very fast, really intense. Circuit's wide on the public road, goes to narrow racetrack over the top of the bridge down through the curves. 5th gear now, real big, brave stuff. You sort of hold your breath, you get the car stuck into it, keep the foot down, boom, lap times there. Fantastic section of track.
So Le Mans is a kind of personal story for me because my family is from Le Mans. So when I was, pretty much a young boy, I think I was 4 years old, I came and saw my first 24 hours of Le Mans. And I think what I remember is the noise and the lights. I'm still fascinating to go around, 11, 12 o'clock and see the cars very fast with the lights coming. It's fascinating.